Hey BBs, it's Max and today I'm back with you guys for another video. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all doing super fierce. In today's video, y'all, I'm very excited to be here with you guys because today, if you guys have seen my last video pertaining this issue, this is a big Bratz Facebook lot that I got. I got this a couple days ago in my time. I've just had a very busy weekend, so I've not had the time and chance to really clean this. But in today's video, y'all, we are cleaning up this big Bratz lot of 25 dolls. Not everything in here is Bratz. We do have some Zodiac girls as well, and we also have some Bratz kids. But mainly, today's focus is going to be the Formal Funk line. I'm really excited to refresh my Formal Funk collection and then also get these dolls all cleaned up. So that's kind of what the main focus is. Obviously, we're going to be cleaning every doll in this video and all the clothes and all this stuff. And the people have been asking, the people have been yearning for a plastic hearts restoration video. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. Again, I have not made one of these videos in quite a little minute. I don't really love restoration videos, but I'm excited for this Bratz lot and I think it's time for me to bring them back on the channel. So with that, we're going to go through my whole process of cleaning up a big lot like this. So the first thing that we like to do is obviously de-dress all the dolls, and with the lot this big, I'm going to do this in sections. I'll probably do like 3 sections of dolls, so I don't like just do them all in one day and they all turn out like shit. So we're going to take out some of the best dolls. I'm going to just do one lot together and then I'll clean the rest separately off camera. But the first thing we're going to do is get all these divas undressed. From a doll collector and from someone with a brain in my head, it's not a big brain, it's sometimes very hollow, but the biggest mistake that I see people make when they are cleaning dolls is keeping the clothes on. Keeping the clothes on is just disgusting. Wash the clothes separately. I feel like when you keep the clothes on the dolls, it kind of could create mold because the water can get trapped inside of the garment. So just for everyone's sanity and safety, just take the clothes off. That's what I'm telling you guys. Do it right now. And we are at the sink. I have batch 1 here. We have most of the Formal Funk girls like Jade. We have the twins of Dana, which is exciting. We also have Nevra, Miss Yasmin, and then Chloe. After all the dolls have been stripped and have no accessories here, nothing can get in the drain, nothing can get wet or moldy, I'm going to show you guys the things that I like to use when washing my dolls. I like to use a Dawn dish soap just to kind of strip away any sort of dirt and grime from the previous owners. I like to use a very cheap whatever conditioner and shampoo. I bought these both from the dollar store, but they do the job because again, this is just plastic doll hair. It's not like actual hair. I like to use an old kind of toothbrush again with the little dish soap to kind of get all the creases and crevices from the dolls. I also like to have 2 kinds of combs. I like a thin comb and then a brush just to again get all the tangles out. And biggest advice when it comes to Bratz restoration is going through the part line. MGA, maybe this is not a great doll. Here's a good doll. This Dana. Making sure that when the part line is thatched, you're not going over it and messing up the hair. Sometimes with dolls, when the hair gets messed up, the thatching can get intertwined and then make it look really messy. So when I go and clean these dolls, I like to make sure the parts are not intertwining and separate from each other. So an example for Miss Nevra, because she does have a middle part, you can see the thatching is done right there. I like to just wash it throughout like that so it doesn't get messed up. Pressure time! And I like to put music on while I wash, and now we just wash in really fast speed.
What the dog doing?
And we are back with the more of cleaning process. I laid everything out on my bed. Not everything, but I laid most of the stuff out on the bed. I made 2 piles. Today we're doing doll laundry because I don't want to do any more dolls right now. I have the stuff that I'm thinking of keeping or mainly going to keep. And then this is stuff I'm not going to keep. So I'm not going to wash the stuff I'm going to just sell because, like, I don't know, like, you're going to have to, like, when I'm buying dolls secondhand, I wash their clothes anyway, so like I don't know, like maybe this is all you, girl. I'm also separating though like pleathers, like anything pleather or glittery I do not wash in the big loads. If you guys are just curious, like I'm not keeping these, but I'm also not going to wash the glitter off because the glitter will get everywhere. So in the stuff that I do have, a lot of it, I mean, I'm going to wash these more delicately separately, like the thinner materials and like the glittery stuff. But most of the stuff that I'm washing is just going to be like jeans, and I'm going to like make sure I separate them all. And then this I'm going to have to wash or do it separately later because it is completely torn in there. And I do want to keep this because it is different than the one that I already have. My girls are Monster High girls too, but like I know like this is the Hollywood Styles version of this dress, and this is the dress that came with 2004 Yasmin, and I have it on my Laguna. So I'm excited to have this on Hollywood Style Chloe because I did get her in the A Million Lots that I bought in the past month. But you can see the little things are different, but it needs to be clean, it needs to be sewn. But that's my little tangent before we get into actually washing the doll clothes. Now this is how I wash my doll clothes. So I have a big bucket that I just kind of fill with some water, because obviously you need something to keep the clothes together. And I put a little bit of detergent. I'm just putting Tide in because that's what we have. And I just soak the clothes in. This is probably way too many clothes for this bin, but I soak the clothes in and I turn them around just like real laundry. I let these sit for like 30-ish minutes, maybe an hour. I think I let these sit for them, just in the soapy detergent water, just again get all the dirt out of them. And the water turns actually an insane color once you like wash it. Ooh, girl, yeah, like see, look at this, it's literally green. This water turns black, and it might be from the dye, it might be from whatever, but I'm choosing it as a sign to clean. This is disgusting, y'all. Clean your secondhand doll clothes. Then I put them on a towel to dry, and then I wring them out. So I wring them out here. Sorry, y'all, I'm a mess. Wring them out, girl. Get all the soap out, and then I dry them on the towel and let them dry overnight. And I'm putting them on the floor, girl. That's a great, yes, YouTuber. You better YouTube it. YouTube it. Yeah, I let them all dry very nicely on the towel because, yeah, girl, you gotta let them dry. And I showed multiple clips of this, but yeah, letting all the clothes and the purses and the panties dry, baby, and that's what we get. And today we are stain removing, so this is all we need to stain remove the dolls. We have dolls with the stain marks. And we're gonna get them all fixed up. To use the Oxy because it has the 10% peroxide, and then also Q2 to apply, and then you set it with the stretch tie. And baby, just a dab will do ya. A dab will do ya. This like stain remover method usually takes a couple days, a couple weeks maybe, girl. I'll update this here because I completely forgot to finish this video, and I actually don't have the Zodiac Girl or Eaton. I just don't feel like getting them because I'm already planning to sell them. But Chloe, besides the leftover acne cream that's on her face, she has no stain. I talk about it in this video, but I also did this doll who you can kind of see there's a little bit of a glare on her, but this doll had a giant Sharpie marker stain. And I'm going to link her reel. I made a YouTube short with this Vanessa doll, but with how I removed her staining. But I promise you guys, the results work. Just put them in the sun, and they might have a little bit of a glossiness on them, girl, but there's no marker stain. And today is a boil wash day. I'm going to be showing you guys how I boil wash my dolls, and I have a bunch of things to do. I have this Jade from a Funk doll that I got in that one lot that has to be rebodied, and I'm going to do it the correct way, y'all. I don't like the push down method. It makes the heads all funky, so we're going to be doing it the correct way. These girls just need to be boiled. I need to fix her bangs. Her bangs really need a little bit of a fixin'. And then these girls I curled today, and they're going to get set. And I'm going to even put them out in the sun. I'm going to try something different with these curls, but I use the pipe cleaner method. So, I don't know. Hopefully they turn out nice. I've styled a Yasmin from a Funk doll before, but
well, it looks like I am doing evil things to the shade. I'm just making sure her whole head is squishy, just like this. So then of course, my hands covered. Are you serious, girl?
Alright, so I
really?
think for this operation, we're going to start with Jade
Are you
first,
dead ass?
so
Okay, yes, okay. So you just
gently
remove the soaking head from the neck peg, as soft, as squishy as the head gets, and then you just leave it in there to realign with itself, because the Bratz heads get loose, and they get loose, and then it gets swallowed. So here I am, curling and setting Yasmin's curls. I'm pissed that I messed up that head restoration, girl. Yeah, Yasmin, she gets the boiling water, baby, and then you put some more on her. Yes, you better put that water on her. Get her wet and get her boiled, because maybe that's what the curls set. Even though every time, girl, I do curls, the curls never stay long. So give me some tips and give me some tricks in the comments below how to get these curls to stay longer. But I am putting her in the hot water, dunking her dunking her up, dunking her down, dunking her all around in this boiling water. And this is a very long clip. And I guess I'm putting her to the side. I put her in the freezer after this, but I don't know what's happening. Chloe's turn to get dunked. Dunk her down, dunk her all around. Formal Fun Chloe is getting to the ground. Woot woot. You see, look at that. I could be like a little, it could be Ice Spice. I could be the next, I could be Max Spice. Ooh, yes, Chloe, middle parted. Okay, this is a very long clip. I'm not sure what to do with this, guys. What should I do? What if we played a game while I boil these dolls? How long? Oh, there's Dana. There's Dana. And there she goes. Oh, man. Y'all, I also have a little clip in her hair because I want to make sure her bang stays sleek down. So I never mentioned that. I'm terrible at being a YouTuber girl. But yeah, here she goes in the water. And then they're in the water. And then I take them out of the water. And then I put them back in the water. And then I take them out of the water. And they're in the water. And they're out of the water. And they're boiling. And it's a fun cycle. Look at this. You're getting this real time, guys. This is free on the youtube.com. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Y'all got that for free. Yeah, here she goes.
I also have some issues with this stall that I'm just going to shove her in the rest of this boiling water because, I don't know, I give up on this stall. This stall sucks. But we're going to move on to now just letting that one sit in there for a reason. And we're going to go on to how I normally boil wash because the way I boil wash has been very different throughout the years. So I'm going to show you guys with this strutted little Yasmin. I think this is strutted Yasmin, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to make sure I don't need her part, to be honest, for the hairstyle I'm doing with the stall. So, but like, in theory, like if I wanted her to have a middle part, I would just make sure that our part is separated. Her part's been unthatched, if you guys can see. Okay, I'm putting the flash on, but you can see that her part is unthatched, which is definitely what I don't like when it comes to dolls. But again, this doll kind of just gets like a hairstyle anyway, so I don't really need it. I just want her hair to be nice and boiled. I'm gonna try to do this on camera, but I'm just gonna set her down right here. And then grabbing my pot of hot water, you have to be very careful with this if you guys are doing this with me. Just like put it on top of the doll. Take two, because my phone died in the middle of, or the storage got full. But I like to do a little bit of the water on top of her head, and then you brush it out. You could even go in a little bit with some cold water, just to make it easier to brush out. Because we'll be doing this for like 2 rounds of boils, I would say. And then I put them in the freezer, because, I don't know, I think it seals it a little bit better. But yeah, just brush things out. Now that we have her just like this, I'm going back in with the boiling water and I'm pouring it on top of her to make her very sleek, because I don't like when the hair gets like
time for mass boiling on speed ramp, girl. We do a couple of boils in today's. We do Megan's bangs real sleek like that. Yeah, really close to the part line, very slowly. Here's Sasha getting her ponytail done. Very sleek, and now we go in the freezer, baby. Yeah, next to that ice cream and the chicken nuggets, girl. Maybe there's meatballs, I don't know. But I put these from the freezer. I don't know, I was bored doing this the day. I took them, girl, right from the freezer, and I put them right on outside. So we walked them. I let them dry outside, just like what else? Like, I don't know. Maybe like the sunlight will get them. And I was doing the acne cream treatment as well. So like, yeah, maybe just 2 in 1. Why not? Keep it cute.
Okay, so the girls have been back. I guess I don't know what day we're at right now with this little transformation update, but I have all the girls finished drying. They boil, they wash, and I put some hairspray in their hair. The hairspray I like to use to kind of, I don't know if I think it's a good one. I definitely love this for bangs, but it's got to be glued. I like this more than the other ones I've used. I just feel like still, like, no matter what, like, the curls always fall out of saran hair. So, and if anyone has any tips or tricks on, like, how to keep the curls intact for longer than, like, a year with saran, please let me know. But this is all I've been using for right now. But I am using the pipe cleaner method, and I'm just going to show you guys how they are before they get undone, because I'm going to undo them, and doing it on camera would make me scream and explode. So I'm going to do a little transition, but yeah, I'm really excited. Hey, how y'all doing? So we're gonna low-key ignore that it's been a month since I've dealt with this video, and the dolls have been restored. I'll give y'all guys a little bit of a tease on who is happening. Here is From a Funk Jade. Here's how she turned out. Also, the Bratz dolls are looking way better than they did probably when I was last doing it. All I did for Jade was I sewed her little bang back together because I didn't like how it looked without it. She's missing one earring and one glove, girl, but y'all don't clock it too much. But the hair is herring, mama. The hair is straight. Ooh, and the crown's gone. The next diva we have that we fixed up in today's video was Chloe, girl. She is looking good. Yeah, the stain is gone. She has her curl. She has both her gloves. I think these are actually Hollywood style earrings. I low-key forget there's a rubber band. That's gross. She turned out pretty nice. The curls dropped a little bit because it has been a couple weeks. So, it did look good at one point. It doesn't look good now. Here's how Yasmin turned out. She has some nice curls going on. Her curl's a little bit stronger than the rest. She has her shoes and everything. Again, missing one glove, but I'm pretty happy I gave her that little side bang. I think I gave this as very much girl underwater Yasmin. We also cleaned up and fixed up Miss Dana in this video, who, her head's a little bit weird, but yeah, she has the curls kind of happening. They might have fallen out a little bit, because that got to be is just not my friend, and she's falling apart. Also, the Nevra. I did switch out the Nevra from the lot that I got. I'm hoping this video isn't, I hope I have all the dolls still, but here's the Nevra that I kept from the lot and how she turned out. She turned out really nice. Her hair is really sleek. And now that we've kind of gone through the From a Funk girls individually, I want to give you guys a little bit of a rundown on how my display is looking, because we are in front of that From a Funk Runway Disco Diva very, very, very much. I love how they are set up. Obviously, they don't have as much room as they could, but they have a pretty nice amount of room compared to, like, these dolls that are shoved on to display girl. But we have the Anniversary Jade chaperoning the girls. We have Sasha, who is taking it down. I didn't really work on her this video because I curled her a while ago. She has some little ringlets in the front that are nicely curled. She's wearing her second outfit, little dress and some shoes, but she's wearing Dana's shawl, a Rock Angels little choker, and then I don't know where this tiara came from. I feel like I've had it for a while, but Sasha's just so pretty. Somebody please sell me her first outfit, because I love her, but she's gorgeous, but she is wearing part of her outfit, so that's what matters. She's wearing something from her stock doll. Here is, like, but, like, comparing her to, like, this, it's a little bit night and day, because, like, this is more of, like, the after party. This is more of, like, the actual party girl, so I feel kind of bad that Sasha's the only one in her second outfit, but we will get there eventually, girl. But here's Jade. Jade's taking it, the down boots. I do low-key want to sew, like, her tiara in place, like I did her little bang, but she's just so pretty. I love her so much. She is missing one glove, but you can't even tell, because the shawl is there. Stunning doll. And then Dana Nation's in the back, because I'm not really part of Dana Nation, but she's cute, too. You know, she's wearing her shawl, her shoes, and Dana's just pretty, too. Then there's also Yasmin. Yasmin's also kind of pretty. I mean, she got there in the end. You know, I got her together. And then Chloe's, like, the main event girl. Chloe's my favorite from this line, low-key, no shade. They're all so good, but Chloe's really good. I love Chloe. I'm, like, Chloe Nation for my rest of my life. I think she's just so pretty, and she's in this giant gown, and she looks gorgeous, all complete. I'm so happy to have all of her pieces, or at least most of them. I think the earrings might be Hollywood style, because they're not the right shade of blue, but I don't really care. She's just looking gorgeous. Anyway, and she even has her crown, and then there is, Fiona, girl. That's Nevra boots, baby. And they're all hanging out, and they're dancing the night away. Prom 2003. Actually, not sure who else I mentioned in this video, but I guess I'll just go based off, like, some of the dolls that I have cleaned recently from the big Bratz lot that I got. These are all kind of it. Here's Hollywood style Chloe, if you can see her. I did sew her dress back together, and her hair turned out really nice. And here's Hollywood style Yasmin, and her hair turned out pretty nice as well. A little tree treat because, again, we took so long to do this video. I was also able to buy the entire set of Fashion Pixies, the 2025 Reimagine line, and I did restyle two of the hair. I did Chloe's hair, and she got a little bit of a side bang sewn in and some braids. This one, I don't even know if I'm going to keep this Chloe because her lips are a little bit messed up, but I just want to do her hair a little bit. And I also fixed up Sasha's hair, and I gave her some little twin tail, pigtail things going on. And she has some cute little things going on. I think the last diva that we mentioned in this video was my, and now my entire Bratz shelf is gonna fall over. I definitely did deal with the Megan in this line, but I have Funk Out Sasha, and her hair turned out really nice as well. I'm pretty sure I talked about her when I was cleaning her up in the boil part section. Her head is pretty sturdy as well. This is an iconic Bratz doll. I'm so happy that I have her. I also did do this Megan's hair in this video. Hopefully this is fine to show you guys. Her head is pretty sturdy. I think that's what her issue was. She has no more paint stains. And I gave her this little outfit because I don't have fucking glow Megan's outfit at all. Okay. One more doll I'm going to show y'all in this last little clip it. Here's my shredded Sasha. I just think she's not really cute. I gave her a bunch of little mini braids, and I got her around the time period I got the rest of these divas in. So thank you guys though so much if you guys helped me watch and style these dolls in today's video. I had a lot of fun restoring them. Sorry BBs, it took me so long to finish this video. I love to procrastinate, and I honestly don't know, but yes, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hope you guys all had fun, and I love you guys so very much. See you guys very soon. Love ya. Bye.